Then the outbound lower level of mess getting back to the split for 80-95 and the other local routes in New Jersey. The outbound upper, the better way to get back to New Jersey. Lincoln's about 15 minutes in, 10 out. Holland about 10 in, 20 to 30 on the outbound ride. Queensbound RFK is a bit slow, but the Whitestone and Frog Snack worse out of the Bronx. Westbound BQE coming down towards Queens Boulevard. A couple of right lanes still shut with an accident. The Stanford goes back to LaGuardia and to the RFK Bridge, and a truck broke down on the westbound Long Island Expressway getting out towards Springfield Boulevard. That's why so slow from Nassau County. Southbound Whitestone Expressway, a mess coming down not all the way but close to City Field from right off of the Whitestone Bridge. Southbound Clearview gets to the Northern Boulevard and the Long Island Expressway in much better shape. I'm Greg Rice. Our next report at 2:51 on 1010 Winds.
New details on the coming congestion pricing plan for driving in Manhattan. According to the environmental assessment that was released today, the tolls for driving south of 60th Street will range from $9 to $23. The rate structure will include a maze of discounts and exemptions that have yet to be finalized. The MTA has said the plan could be in place by the end of next year or early 2024. Revenues will be used to finance the MTA's capital program. Danny Pearlstein of the Riders Alliance, glad to hear that congestion pricing is finally coming together.
Well, it's a win-win-win for transit, traffic, and the environment. It raises money to make the subway reliable and accessible. It helps get unnecessary car trips off the road. They estimate it's about 10 or 15%, and that'll significantly ease traffic while improving our air quality and making the city more climate resilient.
But Kendra Hems, president of the Trucking Association of New York, doesn't see it this way.
You could see companies either A, decide they're just not going to deliver into New York City anymore, or if it's a small local company and that's their region, they may have to shut their doors.
Drivers are weighing in, of course. 1010 Winter reporter Darius Rancius spoke to some.
$23 to commute into Manhattan. That's the most the MTA is considering for congestion pricing.
Depending on George Washington Bridge, Lincoln Tunnel, Verrazano Bridge, Milltown Tunnel.
It could be up to $82 for commercial vehicles. This Claudette from Linden, New Jersey says everyone will end up paying.
Whatever the fees that they're going to put on this truck is going to come back to the consumer. That always does.
She says this may force her to stay out of the city altogether, but that's not a consideration for Terry of East New York.
For work, as a professional driver, this is my way of work. I will have to drive.
Darius Rancius, 1010 Winds in Jersey City.
Next on 244, a teenager wanted in connection with a fatal shooting in the East Village back in May has been arrested. In West Virginia, U.S. Marshals arrested 18-year-old Zamir Humphrey, who is accused of shooting 39-year-old Brandon Atkinson in the head near the corner of Avenue D and East 3rd. Police have not disclosed a motive or information about the circumstances of the shooting. New numbers show that inflation came down a little bit last month compared to last year, thanks in part to falling gas prices.
The Consumer Price Index was unchanged in July after rising 1.3% in June, leaving inflation at an annual rate of 8.5%, according to the latest government report. Energy prices were down except for electricity, but they're still about 33% higher than last year, and core prices in other categories were up slightly, along with the price of food, which is now close to 11% more expensive than this time last year.
Correspondent Jennifer King, consumers are weighing in on the real-life impact of these numbers.
Outside a supermarket in the Westchester village of Ardsley, folks like Maria haven't really seen inflation slowing.
Gas is gas, yes. The food, no.
Not surprising because food prices continued to rise last month, even though the Consumer Price Index as a whole remains steady. Deb says food prices are still out of control.
What I used to pay for a roast beef, now I pay for a chicken. Don't have anything against chicken, but no, it just keeps rising.
Households continue to be squeezed. Roger Stern, 1010 Winds in Ardsley, Westchester.
The NYPD asking the public for help in identifying the suspect wanted for a string of burglaries at high-end stores in Lower Manhattan. In one case, they say he stole more than $26,000 worth of merch at the Christian Louboutin shop in the meatpacking district, and more than $11,000 worth of goods at the APC on West 4th in the village. They say in each case he managed to disable the front door, stuffed items into a large garbage bag, and then ran. Police have posted surveillance video of the person wanted for questioning. Wednesday on 246.
Did you have a dream last night? If not, are you sure?
Everyone dreams for 2 hours per night.
We just don't have the tape recorder running.
Do pilots get jet lagged? Are we ever going to get a hangover cure? Did the dinosaurs have feathers?
They have feathers.
Figured I'd give you that one. My name is Mike Simpson. This is what we do on my podcast. It's called I've Got Questions. Chameleons are not what you think. Beer used to be a drink at breakfast. Let's learn some stuff. New episodes Thursdays. I've Got Questions on Odyssey or wherever you get your podcasts.
At Metro by T-Mobile, you can save more now that you need it the most. Get one line of unlimited 5G for just $40, period. Taxes and fees included. That's the lowest price in prepaid. Plus, choose from the largest selection of free 5G phones from brands you love, like Samsung. Switch now and save more. Only at Metro. If congested, the fraction of users greater than 35 gigabytes per month may notice reduced speeds, and Metro customers may notice reduced speeds versus T-Mobile due to prioritization. Video streams in SD requires eligible porting. See store for details.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait. They told their doctors and found out they had atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer. 5X480. Dated B100 V-belt. One of the many parts Ranger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold. The deadline fast approaching. But a quick search on Granger.com and Rob found his part. On the same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. It supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, the ones who get it done.
Wednesday on 248. Tensions continue to run high in the Texas community, still reeling from a school shooting.
A Uvalde City Council meeting turned heated during discussions of police accountability after the May school shooting. One man suggested a recall of Mayor Don McLaughlin.
So I'm going to tell you right now. You want to start a recall on me, start the damn thing. The one thing I'm tired of, people like you coming from outside.
Others defended the mayor and his handling of the Robb Elementary School shooting.